All right, people, we're about to go live. Cold blood in the chat, like Phil Spencer. Yes, it's your favorite podcaster on GEiX. No, I'm not. I know y'all hate me. It's the podcaster y'all love to hate on GEiX. Y'all had the distinguished streaming of N7 earlier today. I forgot what he hit you up with. I'm gonna explain this a little bit. What happened? Why I'm doing this so late? I'm in a little bit. Cold Blood is gonna join us. We're not gonna be here long either. We're gonna be here for like 50 minutes. Then my wife comes home, and you know she shuts shit down. She shuts shit down. All right, let's get into it. We're playing Spider-Man. We're playing Spider-Man on PlayStation 5. Yeah, baby. Oh, let me mute that. It's too loud. I am your host, MM2K, for this ride. Let's get into it. I'm only at 8%. Let me tell you guys what's been going on. Alan XXX, he says, hello, bro. Good to see you, my friend.
Gotta go see Uncle Aaron.
Thank you very much. All right. Woo. Skill points. Oh, I still got 4 unused skill points. I'm a crazy dude. Oh. I hate that. I gotta get my web swinging up. But here's what happened to me, y'all. I was planning on, for the cloud dosage segment, I was planning on doing some cloud streaming on PlayStation 5. And I was going to use, oh, come on. Why do I was going to use Horizon Forbidden West. So here's what happened. As I'm going to go use Horizon Forbidden West, I'm looking at the gameplay and I'm like, holy crap. I said, let me make this part of another segment that I do where I talk about like cloud gaming and the developments and stuff. I do it once a week over on the Cloud Doses channel, right?
We're gonna kill someone going that fast.
Lose the spider! Move it!
You sure you want?
So while I was getting ready to do that segment, I'm looking at my Horizon Forbidden West footage on the cloud, and I'm like, yo, this is kind of sweet. I said, so let me show this exclusively to the members too, and I'm gonna upload it, and then I'll present it during my stream. Why did I think it was going to be that simple? It had nothing to do with PlayStation or what. It was OBS. OBS failed me. Failed me so much. I was airly disappointed, and it literally took me like 6 hours to get the video remuxed and ready for the stream, which I wasn't even able to do today because now I have to wait till tomorrow. So I'm going to be making some changes to the stream that I had set up for tomorrow. I deeply apologize. I don't know if I'm going to be doing GFN Countdown. That's where we show, like, we talk about GFN and I give my top 3 items for the blog that comes out every Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I will be here tomorrow, though, playing something from GFN. So that's going to be fun. That's definitely going to be fun. But that's what happened to me today. I messed up. I didn't have all my remux settings straightened out, and therefore it caused me to not be able to do my streams on time today. But at least I have them lined up for tomorrow. We will be talking about PlayStation. We're going to be talking about the PlayStation Portal. We're going to be talking about
They want to blow up a gas truck?
the advent of cloud gaming,
Okay, y'all are done.
how it's working. You guys know my original thoughts. I felt a certain a certain type of way because it's limited to the console, which to me is kind of like asinine, but nonetheless, does it still have a valuable use case? And how does it work? Woo! Whoa! So we'll talk about all that tomorrow. Oh! Oh, okay.
Sealed up.
Now what am I supposed to do here? Did I do it? All right. Okay. All right, Spidey.
What was the deal with those guys? Felt like they came out of a cult. Better tell Pete about them.
All right, Spidey. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm such a noob when it comes to this game. Please do not. I look like I'm so bad at the swinging and stuff like that. I look like one of the people that purposely try to make this game look bad, so they'll do some like horrible swinging. That's what I look like. I'm still trying to get the mechanics. Like I said, I'm only, as you saw at the beginning of this, I'm only 8% in.
We really got to do this with the mask on.
What's going on? Oh,
Depends.
who's that dude?
Relax. I'm not trying to get my ass kicked by my nephew again.
Oh, okay. The suit's all torn up and beat up.
Your dad used to give me that exact same look.
Oh man, he looks kind of uncouth. But yeah, y'all, check us out tomorrow. We're mixing and mashing PlayStation Cloud, PS Remote. I don't have a PlayStation Remote. I'm not doing a review on that, but I got a lot to say about it because it's being compared to Cloud. J-Dubs definitely has some stuff on it.
This is not on you. We can't let him live up here. It's just another kind of prison.
It's not easy.
Check out J-Dub City 16.
But sometimes
Check out his content. He's going to be reviewing the platform.
Future.
So hopefully we get a start. I'm going to see if I can interview him tomorrow. How about that? Would y'all like that? I'm going to see if I can interview him tomorrow.
Parole means Prowler's retired.
Get his thoughts on it.
What is it?
Just some old tech I got.
All right, what we got going on here?
Stashed it
Like I said, Cold Blood will be coming through later, possibly. I think he's transitioning from work.
Yeah, I know the one.
And I haven't played this game in a long time. Speaking of Horizon Forbidden West, I forgot how fun that game was. I had my first boss fight. Was it my first one? I don't want to spoil, but it's where you're fighting a snake. And it was pretty cool. It was like, wasn't too tough, but it was still cool. I forgot how fun that game was.
And Miles.
I liked that game so much better than the first one. I really didn't like Horizon Zero Dawn at all.
Yeah.
Even much so, I refused to play it to get the story. I went on YouTube and watched some spoiler video on, the story. Because I refused to play it.
I'm serious, Miles. I've heard this dude can turn your brain into scrambled eggs. Leave it alone. Now, what else is going on with you? How's school? College? Anyone you like?
I don't know.
So there is someone.
All right, let's go. Whoa. What gets me is a lot of this stuff is inverted, and then the timing on the web swings. Maybe I now think I'm starting to understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm holding on to R1 when I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're just supposed to tap it. All right, what's this? Why is this outlined in purple?
I'm here. What am I looking for?
Just use your eyes, nephew. Uploaded some Prowler code into your mask when I swiped it.
Of course you did.
The stash stays hidden until it detects the code from my suit.
All right. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. Where are we supposed to go? It's outlined in purple. Everything outlined in purple, I guess, is the play area. That's not it. Okay. Oh, scan. So it must be up here. Where? Hold on. It was like I was right there. Locked. What am I supposed to do? I don't get. What am I supposed to do? Oh. I'm scanning. He says, oh, go down. Oh. Oh, okay.
Last step is to decrypt the key. Give it a shot.
All right, it says, hold on R2 and R2 with the thresholds to stabilize the code.
Done.
Not bad, kid.
Move to a position where you can yank the panel and reveal the location. Okay. Here? I wasn't even paying attention, so I don't know.
Another gate.
Scan for progress. All right.
Sweet.
Okay, move to a position.
Open
Okay.
from down here.
back over here. Where's the position at?
You would have made a decent prowler. You should be seeing how to get inside.
All right. Now I get it. Now what's this inside of here? He said, man, WTF. All right, what we got here?
Got it. You want to finally tell me what this is?
Old suit prototypes. Feel free to keep it. Some good tech in there.
Cool. Could definitely use this.
Oh, okay. So you received a rare tech part. Use your resources to unlock new suits, gadgets in suit tech. Press X to continue. It says you can boost your combat and traversal capabilities by upgrading suit tech. Select health. Okay. Upgrade your health using a rare tech part. Okay. Press X to continue. Oh, okay. Amazing. Okay. All right. Okay. Base damage is now 110. Okay, I don't have enough, do I? Unaffordable. Okay, I need 2 city tokens, but traversal. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. Can I still upgrade health? No. Okay. That's cool. I'll take that. Take that. Let's see. We got suits here. Let's see what suit we got for Miles. I like these suits. I think these suits are dope. That's a nice suit. That's not too bad. But I'm going to go with this one. Oh, hold on. Whoa. What? Oh, silky now. Ooh, that's dope. Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Listen, this isn't the only stash.
That's dope.
Whoever freed Lee sounds like my tech is right up their alley. Don't want it falling into the wrong hands. You're the only person I trust with this.
Okay, I got you.
Coordinates are in the mask. Thanks, nephew. Don't be a stranger.
Wonder what Ma's gonna say about this.
Prowler stashes.
Oye, Miles, me enteré de lo que pasó con el transfer y con... ¿Estás bien?
Sí, ma. Todo bien. Estaba ayudando a Uncle Aaron with some stuff.
Ah, ¿y cómo está él?
Está tratando.
Pues qué bueno.
Mami, te veo en casa. And before you ask me again, estoy bien. Te lo juro. Te quiero.
All right.
Head out into the city. See what's going on. Maybe even find Lee while I'm at it.
Let's do that. This is, oh, okay. There's some more stat. Okay. All right. Suits. Peter has a suit. You see this new suit by Peter. Oh, shoot. Nah, we ain't doing that, man.
No. So
Yo!
bro.
Cold blood. What's going on, brother?
The IRS called me and they told me I had to pay the Xbox tax now.
Stop
Yeah.
it, bro. Stop it.
That's why I was late. Had to deal with this bullshit.
Okay. The government. The government had you pinned up. Okay, man. Well, you're forgiven. I get it, because that Xbox tax is for real. You know what I mean? It's for real.
Yeah.
Oh man, you talk about a crock of shit. You know. Woo, that is fire. Okay, I'm getting that. L1. You talk about a crock of shit, bro. I don't think there's a bigger crock of shit than than that. You said the Xbox tax had them. Let me see. Suit Tech. Okay, I already got that.
That they don't want your boy to be successful, you know.
Yeah, they're really upset. They're really upset. They hate him, and because they hate him so much, they're gonna take all his success and give it to Jim Ryan. They're gonna award Jim Ryan when he shouldn't be awarded. You know, that's what I've been told.
Maybe I should find more.
Didn't you mean for Spencer?
No. No. The conspiracy is Jeff Keighley wants to bring Jim Ryan back. He's mad because Jim Ryan got fired. Remember? You know, it's not that Jim Ryan is old as shit, right? It can't be that. It's not because he's old as shit and he's
Miles, up there.
don't want to deal with that anymore.
On your way?
He's already paid his dues. Ain't that?
Atlas is confirmed to be here. He's got the best
Oh, whoops! I hit the wrong
music
button.
technology program in the state. And I heard he's talking scholarships.
I
So
have so many questions for him. Be there soon.
Jeff Keighley wants to bring him back, and in order to do that, they have to take Game of the Year awards from Penniman. Oh, hold on. Who the hell is this? Come on, bro. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's get back into some Spider-Man.
Moss, I see you didn't fix it yet with the Discord on your stream.
Yeah, I gotta go into oh shoot, to one of those applications and redo it. That's gonna take some time. So I have it done before the podcast. Oh, where I gotta go this way. Come on. Oh no! That's where I always get messed up. That's where I always mess up. Because I'm just trying to swing. And I gotta get his timing together. His timing is a lot different than Peter's. You can't just you can't just spam the R2 button and swing. You can't just do that, unfortunately.
It's you who spams Twitter all the time with those, oh, look how bad the swinging is in Spider-Man.
Well, can't do that no more because we done lost the damn Twitter button because of Elon. All this crazy stuff. Wanting to overcharge everything.
Oh, he said that was just a legacy, what's it called? Legacy integration. They want to do it now with live streaming and shit.
Oh, okay. Alright. We'll see.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
Because then the bots that don't have no excuse at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Gameplay up.
Because they never want to show any gameplay. If you notice that.
Stop it, Spider-Man!
Sorry, nobody's getting branded today.
Get their out of their mind, Spider-Man!
You're prolonging the inevitable.
Whoa!
I wanna see how many of them actually have a PS5. Because they always claim they have a PS5, right?
They barely played. They have no games completed. All they do is just you talk about spam. All they do is just randomly go. Woo! Jesus. They just randomly play Game Pass games for like 5 minutes each. You see where they caught Tim Dog? Shout out to my brother Tim Dog. Tim, I love you. But man, they got you bad, brother. You see where they caught Tim Dog capping?
What do you do?
He was so he had this picture of where he was playing
Sleeping?
Starfield for like it said like three total time was 3 days and 17 hours or something like that. So he had showed that last week when someone had asked him, what the hell's going on? You ain't playing the game. And he showed that. He's like, oh, I'm still playing the game. I love it. It's a masterpiece or whatever the hell he said, right? He showed that. So somebody challenged him again and they were like, yo, Tim, you ain't playing the game, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, oh, bull crap. I'm playing the game. I'm loving it. And here it had the same amount of hours that it had before. Hold to switch to Peter. This is notice the missions require a different character to accept. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Hey, Pete, you ready to come by the Foundation?
Sure. I'm excited to see what you're up to.
Great. I'm excited to show you.
Oh, gotta grab this call from MJ. See you soon.
And so when they asked him,
Just got off the phone with Harry and this Foundation.
when they asked him, are you still playing it? He was like, yeah, of course I'm still playing it. And he had the same exact hours that he had the last week that he showed that. They're like, oh, dude, you done went and left your Xbox on and left it on for 3 days with Starfield playing.
I'll keep digging.
It's like you ain't played no damn story. You ain't been playing no damn Starfield.
Saved my job too.
Didn't someone else got caught like that? He claimed he had over 4 days or something, and then his gamer score for this game was like over 300 or something.
Oh damn. Dude, they are. It's pathetic. How do you do the photo mode?
Oh, I think you put one of the directional buttons. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it was up or something.
Let me try down. No, not down. Not right. Not up. What is it?
Oh, try to do it on your touchpad. Up.
Oh, okay. I got you. There we go.
Yeah, I'm no fraud. I know what I'm talking about.
Subject to 4.
I just forgot about the damn touchpad. That thing is I don't know. Never liked it. Still don't like it.
Say what you will about social media, and I can say a lot.
I leveled up.
It's helped so many businesses stay afloat here.
Yeah, but nobody's playing that damn game. I mean, cut that crap out of Boston.
Everything okay?
Uh-oh.
We're about to demolish a hospital.
No, I played it.
Yeah, I know.
76 hours.
If you're free,
and I didn't left my PC on for 76 hours. Damn sure.
Well, you were messing around with the mod, so I get it. You were actually doing something with the game.
Yeah, but I almost got all the achievements in this game. I played the game. I did not just mess with the mod.
You point that thing towards me!
Woo! Woo! Jesus!
He's got something!
Yeah, but they got Timmy good. I was dying.
Your fire's not out yet, Ember.
Well, that wasn't hard to get it.
You're like, poor Timmy. Ooh, shoot.
Yeah, they all know this game is just mid, yeah? They all know it. King Fresh exposed these motherfuckers today.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was at that dude Gaz that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, yeah, that game was never good and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll get you to an ambulance in no time. Oh my god.
Like, if you know, this is what kills me and why I say that they're frauds. If you know that a game sucks or is mediocre, why would you even want it to be nominated? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you, even if it is on your, that's like me, that's like if you were going around talking about, yeah, Forspoken should be Game of the Year. You would never do something like that. So if you know, just because it's a PlayStation.
If this year, no. If this year was 2014,
yeah,
I would say Forspoken should get nominated, but
2014.
not in 2023.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Hell.
Yeah. So don't sit there and say, see, they're trying to hedge their bets. Don't sit there and say, oh, we weren't surprised it didn't make it. No, if it made it, you would be celebrating, and it wouldn't just be no fanboy stuff. You would literally be happy, and you would be on the, yeah, Starfield did. I mean, I did have my problems with it, but it is a fantastic experience. No, you're capping, and I'm glad King Thrash exposed them. And Seven Spectres, what's going on? Bulls for life. What's up? What's up? Kill me with that. Like, if I would, as much as I like I do like Forspoken. I think it's a cool game. It's just too much stuff out right now. As much as I do appreciate it and think it got like a bad rap, I would never sit there and argue, oh, it should be Game of the Year. It got snuffed. The hell, or RE4 is a remake. I would never do that. Because I'm a gamer, and I want to see the best get accolades. I want to see the best get recognized. Because I want better games.
Baron was crying on Piroc's channel.
Oh, was he?
God.
Oh, man.
Man, why the fuck are you crying, man? You got 2 games nominated.
Yeah. Because
from Nintendo.
He hates PlayStation.
And he's saying, Resident Evil 4 should not be in there. It should have been Starfield. What the fuck, man? Why?
You made it.
Why make yourself look like a clown?
This was a startup.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was hoping
he hates PlayStation that much. And you know,
my dad was the one who...
a lot of Xbox gamers, they associate Resident Evil with PlayStation. Because number one, that's where it sells the most. But number two, because of PlayStation VR. You know, and that Resident that VR mode on RE4.
I'm gonna be day one on that, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm waiting on it.
You're on board. This place is really gonna start cooking.
I hope it's gonna be a free upgrade.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Dad, Pete.
That would definitely be dope.
He's joining yet.
Bulls for Life says, yup, I was there for it all and definitely justify Xbox incompetence, says Bulls for Life.
For himself.
Yeah, man, I mean,
all right.
Look, when Xbox made great content, they got accolades. Look at all the accolades Gears and Halo used to get. Stop with that Xbox. There is no Xbox tax.
Right then. Have fun.
They should do better. But what it is that because they got stooges out there that try to, you know, cascade that garbage. Oh, yeah, there's an Xbox tax. And then they actually got a fan base that believes in it and just buys the stuff. They buy the stuff hoping that it's going to get better.
You got things set up while I was...
I've never seen anything like it.
When I got out, I made a few changes.
It's like if me and you went to a restaurant, we're like, oh, the food isn't great, but that damn.
I think Starfield's development should be studied.
Dr. Young, who's a leading...
You said it should be studied.
You know what?
Yes, it should be studied.
Dr. Young is doing this
for
super cool
how goddamn atrocious it was in the end.
Well, here's what I think.
I mean,
go ahead,
dude. They had a whole team of goddamn veteran developers on it.
Yeah. That's why I don't believe Cold Blood that the game that we got is the game that we were intended to get. I think that there was a completely different Starfield that was there before Microsoft bought them. And when Microsoft bought them, they just had to hack piece and stitch some shit together because they're worried about it running at a stable 30 on the Series S. So that's why, because remember, when they first introduced Starfield, remember, you could land and fly off in the ship. Remember when Todd Howard showed that? Then all of a sudden he said, "Oh, we had to cut some stuff out." What am I supposed to do?
These little drones are essentially
they had to cut some stuff out.
Yeah, all of a sudden they had to cut some stuff out.
What did they have to cut out?
Like the landing, like remember when the ships could land and stuff like that.
The better our drones get it
He never said that.
I could have sworn
he said it was. No, he always said it was as intended.
I think I remember when they first introduced it, before the purchase, when they first introduced it at the Bethesda game session. That there was there was things that they talked about, and I think Landon was one of them. I'm gonna have to double check that.
Well, I never heard them saying the landing is gonna be seamless.
Yes.
I'm gonna check.
What I heard from Pete Hines is you can just explore the whole planet. Yeah, that's what I heard. And then
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
and it was just a tile.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the whole planet.
And I think originally you probably could.
Coming for you, B-Wall.
I mean, they did have someone say that, you know,
Nice.
this I don't blame on Xbox.
You're done, Peter. A very
That it was just Todd Howard and company saying, what the hell, let's do 1,000 because it's a big number. But somebody was like, just do 100 planets and like dozens of solar systems. And have full
100 is still way too much.
Yeah, still, yeah.
2,500 bees.
Wow.
Dude, unless you have like 50 goddamn studios working on this game,
Oh, yes, please.
100 planets is way too much.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I mean, what's the purpose?
I've got so
Especially if the exploration and stuff like that isn't seamless. Like, that kills the whole vibe of it. Like, so you don't need those many planets.
We're doing cutting edge
At the end, it was just you're an explorer. Go wherever you want.
All the stuff we dreamed.
It was trash. That was one of the worst parts of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were going to get a more seamless, not completely seamless. I mean, I think there was still going to be some jank, but I think we were going to get a more seamless version of the game. One with bugs and all that other stuff, but it wasn't as disjointed as we got with tiles and 85 loading screens. And I think all that happened because
Peter, Dr. Connors.
they had to make reductions and stuff for the Series S after they got bought.
I used to work with Dr. Octavius.
That's why I think they got, because
Came to the lab
you know Bethesda normally does not show games
Oh,
until they're ready to launch.
it's a shame.
Like normally they'll showcase a game and then 6 months later it'll come out.
Much promise.
Yeah.
It may have been buggy. Like, I mean, it was still buggy. You know what I mean? So when they sit there and say, oh, we held it off for polish, you know that's a crock of stuff, a crock of crap. Because it was still buggy when it came. It was buggy as shit.
No, I mean, I respected that they delayed the damn game for a year. Because I know exactly what kind of bullshit they wanted to release at first.
Feel free to explore.
It would have been Fallout New Vegas all over again.
But my question is, do you think, but did they delay it to make bugs? I mean, to kill bugs? Or did they delay it because they had to?
Yes. And Series S issues.
Yeah.
Bugs and Series S issues. Absolutely.
And I think they cut stuff out. I legitimately think that they cut stuff out.
I think I think the game was done. I mean, what you got now is what was there a year ago. It just they made sure the game, at least the first 20 hours of it, kind of worked without any problems. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check that. I watch. I'm gonna go find that original. What's it called?
When I ran the last batch.
Maybe I got something mixed up. We'll see. But I'm gonna check that original showcase that they had on Starfield. Now, granted,
it was nothing about seamless landing. Nothing. I cannot remember anything about that.
Though after that lizard rampage,
now granted,
testing his work on himself.
Todd Howard has said some stuff before that, like when it came out to 76, that wasn't in the game. But I'm pretty confident that they said that there was something that was in there that they had to take out that had to do with landing. Because he was
well,
like,
maybe in an interview after we found out.
No, I'm talking about on that stage. He was like, yes, and yes, you can land your ship or something like that. And then after the Xbox purchase, they were like, oh, we gotta take. They didn't pin it to Xbox. But they're like, yeah, we had to take some things out and change some things.
I should explore as much as I can right now.
Oh, hold on.
Imagine coming to work here every day. Guess this is what it's like.
It's almost too good to be true.
So, post up played this game for just about 10 hours.
Like, come on, dude. And he probably ain't played it. He had it running, man. He had it running, man. I already expect, because, you know, with all the technical difficulties that I was having, I had discovered that screenshot that people normally show you that's off the Xbox app, that runs whether you're playing the game or not. You just, all you need to be is in game. So you could be in game and on the first screen and it's still clocking.
It works on PlayStation too, but only for, I don't know, maybe half an hour. After that, if you're still inactive, it doesn't count.
Nah.
I tried it once, and no, my time didn't go up after half an hour.
Not sure there's time.
No, Xbox will keep going and going, because I remember I was in
so many cool things here.
I was in the menu screen for a long time because I was having technical difficulties.
I'm on my way.
With the stream, with OBS, I was just messing around with OBS because I couldn't get OBS to work right. So, yeah, I'm sitting in a Starfield screen forever. And when I finally, and I never played, and I didn't play one session, I was literally in the screen for like 3 hours. And I never even like booted up the game and was in game.
Moss, it's the best start screen of all time, right?
Yeah.
You just enjoyed it so much.
Exactly. That I just had to stare. I just had to stare at the screen.
This Grumps dude, man, he gets under the skin of this boss.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But that's just my message, man. Like playing games like this, where like the combat is enjoyable. Me just messing around on Horizon's Forbidden West.
I feel great.
And not even meaning to get engrossed in that game. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A big part of the reason why I didn't do my content today is because I was playing Horizon Forbidden West for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like I was like,
good, do more.
Sorry, it's just.
I was like, fuck it. You know, I was like, I know I got to create content. I'm supposed to be doing something completely different, but I'm too engrossed in this game.
Buddy, sometimes you just have to play games, man. Just enjoy games without no content.
Oh yeah, exactly. Shit. And but I could never like these current Xbox games. They don't do that. They don't do that for the general gamer. And I'm not saying Xbox is bad. They're good at what they do. They're giving you bargain bin access.
I'll be sure to go check
to a bunch of games, and for people that just want to run through games, that's fine. But when you look at things like the Game Awards or just any awards period, that's supposed to be the creme de la creme. That's a whole nother level. You can't be upset that you know Dollar Mart isn't on the same wavelength as Lords and Taylors. You can't be mad.
Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
I suggested to N7 today when he was streaming that I might stream myself.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
But first I gotta get your what's it called? Your
the stream key.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you gonna give me the stream key, you say yes.
Oh yeah, ain't no problem. Because why are people?
The idea is
No, I was reading the comments and said, why are so people...
sorry.
For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation,
X to
the goal
grab
is
the
to
hex.
maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Should I read the comments?
Match the base pairs to
You can if you want to. No, I don't want to start over.
That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
Interesting.
Okay, gotta look at it.
There we go. I wasn't even
Bulls for life. What's up, brother?
He says, why are people so angry that Starfield didn't get a nomination?
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a
they felt like
Corporations patent proceeds for profit.
They needed the participation trophy. That's all.
Open source.
And they didn't get even that. For the game of the generation, the most hyped up game of all time.
Hold on one second, Homer.
Didn't even get to the game of the year nomination. Of course they're mad. Because that platform is just dog shit. Nobody cares about the platform. That's why.
Let's see.
Denial is an understatement.
That time sure did fly. All right, let's see here. He says, what's up, N7? Almost time for PS Portal. He says, you people just seemed in straight up denial. Yeah, people seemed in straight up denial. Yeah, I mean...
I explained it to him.
What did you say?
I explained to him why people are so angry about Starfield not getting nominated.
What did you think about it?
Man, what did I say? Fuck. Well, they wanted a participation trophy, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to belong, I guess.
Yeah.
But and they thought they had the game of the generation. They did not even have the game of the week.
Mm-hmm.
When it came out, fucking Sea of Stars destroyed it. A damn indie game.
Listen, I know you're not officially.
What are we even mad about at this point?
Curious to get your take on it.
Yeah.
So Craft specifically
Y'all are just salty.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean... The best way to describe it to me is...
Okay, if I combine these traits...
I guess... People think that Xbox should just be awarded stuff because there are people that actually like it. That's not how award shows work. Right? Like, I don't think
what these bots don't get is Jeff Keighley does not vote for these games. He is just the messenger. He's telling you what the fuck these 120 journalists said, yeah? What they're gonna vote.
Yeah.
And Starfield didn't make the cut. Not even close. Any other year I could see it, yeah? But not this year. Bruh, come on. Y'all got so many heavy hitters this year. I mean, that Final Fantasy 16 would have been higher than Starfield. So even if Resident Evil 4 was not nominated, yeah? I mean, yeah, it's a remake, okay. Complain however much you want.
Using this technology,
But
we're
even
on
then,
track to end
Final
the
Fantasy
rumble
would have
by
gotten it.
2035.
Not
I
Starfield.
know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh,
I
very much so.
here's what I think about the
You'll be a
Xbox community.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
They
So now where?
are mixed
Might be my
with.
It's commanding.
There are gamers there. There are some authentic gamers that they don't care about none of this stuff, rightfully so. They understand what Xbox is. Xbox is easy access to
Now
games.
remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide.
They
Balls for
understand.
life.
Yeah, they
Oh,
understand
wait,
that Xbox is just easy access to games. That's what it's all about. Nothing more, nothing less. They're not upset. You know, they don't get angry. And if a game doesn't hit, doesn't get all that recognition, they don't care because they know all they're getting is easy access to games that they would normally have to pay full price for. And these are games that they're not 100% sure that they're even going to put a lot of time into, let alone they would want to spend all their money on. So, Xbox it's a great sample platter. You know what I mean? So when the sample platter doesn't become the dish, the 5-star dish of the week, nobody complains because they understand what the sample platter is. So there's those people. I think those people probably make up 30% of the community. No, I'll say about 40%. The other 60%, and when I say community, I mean people that are active on Twitter, that participate in the stuff, that have things to say. I think the other 60% are made up of people that want to just belong somewhere. They're not really gamers. They just want like a post up. I know it seemed like he knows what a game is, but he's not a gamer. Come on. You know what I mean? But this is fun to him to debate this stuff. He's intrigued by the,
I never understood that. How
Yeah.
can he debate anybody if he did not put any hours into any of these fucking games he's capping about?
I don't care
How?
who you are. If you're a content creator and you at some cadence don't stream games, and at some cadence don't stream games on some, whether it's once a week, once a month, whatever. If you don't stream games, because that's what this is all about, then you're not a gamer. You're a debater.
Well, Post Up streamed God of War.
Is that a
So,
regular cadence? No.
He did it sometimes.
Yeah, he
sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes he did it just because he wanted to sit there and
But
talk
never
about
an
it.
Xbox game.
When-
The games he's capping about, never.
Never. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a gamer, you say, okay, I'll talk about games. There's a lot of content creators who 99%, they talk way more about games than they play them. I fall into that category week to week. But at least every week or every other day, if not every day, Monday through Friday, I'm trying to play a game with y'all. Normally what happens is I might be able to speak for a couple hours and I can't play a game. But at least a couple times a week, I'm trying to play games with y'all. You got it. You have that urge to regularly play. It might be once a week. It might be But I'm saying regularly keep it up. If you don't regularly play a game and you're a content creator, then you're not a gamer. I mean, and I'm not just saying regularly play a game. If you don't regularly play a game with the community, you're not a gamer. You're just someone who, for whatever, likes to talk about games. You're not a gamer. You like getting in the debate. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that heard Z, right, Cole? They heard Z and they thought that he was funny and all that other stuff. Was like, oh, I would love to kick it with these guys. Even though they're playing games, I ain't got to necessarily play games. I'm going to kick it with them in the Discord or whatever and crack jokes. And there's a lot of people that come through and do that. They're not playing games. They might have a preference. Yeah, I do have an Xbox in the house, but it's building up dust. So the Xbox community is filled with people who do not play games. And secondly, they are, and I'd say those are out of that 60%. I say that they make up about 25%. The other 35% just hate PlayStation. That's what it is. They just simply hate PlayStation. And because they hate PlayStation so much, they don't want to see PlayStation get nominated for Game of the Year awards, and they don't. Let's just say, for instance, if Starfield still didn't get nominated for Game of the Year, if Spider-Man didn't get nominated as well, do you think they would care? Honest question.
Again?
I said, let's just say if Starfield didn't get nominated for Game of the Year, and Spider-Man didn't get nominated as well, do you think they would care?
Yes and no. They definitely would say, Starfield should have been there, but PlayStation didn't get nothing either.
Thank you.
So this down.
And they would have been happy. There wouldn't have been no Xbox tax. Yeah. They would have complained. You're right. They would have been like, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. It got snubbed. But then they would be more overjoyous that PlayStation didn't get a nomination, and that would have made it okay. Like, it's gotten to the point to where Xbox people aren't arguing about Xbox games versus PlayStation. Now they're arguing Nintendo games. Nintendo smacked PlayStation's ass. You know, they're not even arguing with their own games anymore. They're trying to. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the bulk of this is not about being upset about Xbox. It's just that you hate PlayStation so much. You've chosen to use Xbox as your weapon, but you just want to see PlayStation fail. That's what it's about. And it's gotten so sickening like that people don't want to see good games recognized. I don't care who makes the game. If it's a good game, I want to see it recognized. I'm just acknowledging that it appears that the only company on the AAA level, hardcore gaming level, that's trying to make good games is PlayStation. That's all I recognize. I don't owe my life or pray to the PlayStation gods. I just realize that PlayStation is the only one making a concerted effort regularly to really put out quality titles. Microsoft is trying to simply make money.
Oh, my opinion on PlayStation.
Would you say that again?
You know my opinion on PlayStation. I got no allegiance to those motherfuckers. Yeah. If they put that shit on PC, I'm done with PlayStation.
Well, you were the ones. Me and you were arguing back and forth because I was like, "Oh, PlayStation is killing it this year," and you were like, "No, they only got one first-party exclusive. I mean, it's a good one, but you were like, no, this is not a Spider-Man is great, but this is not what I want to see normally out of PlayStation. They got to do better." You said that. So even you knowing that PlayStation is a better caliber, you're willing to point out their shortcomings, even when they're killing the competition.
Most, I just got very different standards than these bots. Very different standards.
Everybody does. Everybody.
These bots also say they got a gaming PC. Let me tell you what the fuck they got. A goddamn 1650. That's what they fucking got.
Yeah. They don't got no damn.
And then they say PC gaming isn't all that.
Exactly.
It's just a little bit better than the Series X.
Excuse me.
That's all they said.
Let me tell you how we know that they don't have any gaming PCs. Because when Starfield was 30 frames per second, they would have been like, you know what? I don't care. I'm playing it on 60 instead of trying to defend 30. They'd have been like, I got Game Pass Ultimate. I'll just play it on my PC. That's how we know they don't have PCs.
Oh, that's what Cold Eastwood and them assholes did. Yeah, they got the money for a PC.
Yeah, exactly. They do.
They played it on the best possible settings.
Exactly. Yep.
And they're gonna tell you how great the game is out of the perspective of an Xbox player.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
But they gotta wake up, man. They gotta wake up. Like I was there too. I hated PlayStation 2, and in my opinion, it was, I think the games, just in my opinion, weren't as good as they are now. But they're so much better now. Like PlayStation games have evolved, and Xbox games have devolved, and it's very clear. And gamers see it too. Gamers that haven't even really been around for the 360, they see it too. That's why they're picking up PlayStations. People played Starfield. Starfield had a lot of hands on it. It made a lot of sales. We're not going to front. Not as much as Spider-Man, just on one system, but it made a lot of sales, right? It was number one NPD.
No, you want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Skyrim got more players than Starfield right now.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Or at least it had it like 6 hours ago or something.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not that I doubt you at all. I'm gonna look it up too. Even the fact that it's relatively close is sad. It should be close. This is the game of the generation.
It should be several 100,000 between them right now. That fucking game came out in 2012, man. If people really play Skyrim more than Starfield, that tells a lot about the longevity of it.
No, I think Skyrim might bump up in the afternoons. Oh, come on, stop it. Come on, you gotta check and see if I'm in huge. Yeah, it might bump up. Right now, there's like a 20,000 difference. But that's because this is like it normally, like volume for games normally pick up in the next hour or so. But the fact that at any point in time it was relatively close, that's sad. This is the new game. So I mean, like, again, I'm not arguing against sample platters. I'm not. Sample platters are great. I love them. When I go to a restaurant and I'm like, I might want that appetizer, but I'm not sure. Sweetheart, you want to split this with me? Sample platters are great. Oh, okay. Next time we know to get the fried pickles or whatever. You know what I mean? But if I don't see the fried pickles and tater tots labeled as meal of the year, I'm not going to get mad. I like them, but I understand that it doesn't beat the best cut of steak. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But that's because I truly believe that Xbox gamers that are active in this community are split into three camps. I do think 40% just don't care about this. They just play games. They're getting on to play Fortnite because that's where their friends are at. That's where they play Duty. They're not worried about this stuff. They're not disillusioned. And then some of them have Game Pass. They realize that, hey, the benefit of me having an Xbox is all I do is play Fortnite Call of Duty, and I get to sample a bunch of games, so I have Xbox. Those people, I think, have their sanity. The other people, again, don't play games, but just want to be in the discussion. But the majority of them, I think, simply just hate PlayStation. That's it. That's all it is. They hate PlayStation. So they don't care about good games. They're not sitting there looking at Xbox and saying, damn it, Phil, why did you let Remedy go? Right? Why did you let them go? See what would have happened, Phil, if you would have kept them? Not Control. If Xbox would have kept, if Xbox would have bought Remedy and just supported their next 2 games, they would have had back-to-back Game of the Year nominees from Remedy. I mean, people may argue and say, well, they're not as good as Naughty Dog, but arguably that could have been their version of Naughty Dog, is Remedy. They would have had Control, which did Control win Game of the year that it came out, Cold Blood?
No, it did not, but it got nominated.
Yeah. When did Control?
It was the year when Death Stranding came out in Sekiro.
Okay, Control was released 2019. Who won Game of the Year at 2019? Come on, I'll put 2049. 2019 Game Awards. Sekiro, you're right. Sekiro won.
It deserved it, man.
Yeah. But they would have had back-to-back Game of the Year nominees.
No, I don't see it, Moss. I don't see it at all.
What's that?
No. If Remedy was owned by Xbox, they would have made some AA dog.
He said something would happen.
Some artsy-fartsy bullshit walking sim. That's what they would have made in 2019.
Oh man!
After the complete failure of Quantum Break, man, Xbox would have said, "Nah, we gotta cut your fucking budget to the absolute minimum."
Well, Quantum Break was Donnie D's mess, honestly. Donnie D didn't know what he wanted to do with the game. First, remember, it was supposed to be episodic. Then they said, no, we're not going to do episodic. So Donnie D he was like all over the place with the game. And that's why it was a mess. I think it was a decent game. I think it was a decent game. But it was very shallow, though. But it was a decent. Well, it had some decent shooter mechanics, but it was shallow. But I think that was Donnie D's fault. But when you leave Remedy alone and you just let them do what they want to do, you get Alan Wake 1, you get Control, you get Alan Wake 2. And all of those games are critically acclaimed. When you sit there and you try to have Remedy do some stupid episodic because you want your box to emulate TV type thing, then you get Quantum Break.
Did I talk into the void right now?
Would you say that again?
Did you hear me at all?
No, no. What did you say?
I said you don't make gamers watch 40-minute episodes in between a fucking game.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
That was a
Dude,
mess.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4 still beat it with 11 hours of cutscenes.
Yeah.
But those weren't as long in between, I mean, one of them was, yeah. But most of them were just a little bit of cutscene, right? And then straight to gameplay back.
Yep.
But there you just gonna sit there and watch some goddamn B-movie type shit. Hell no.
Bulls for Life says, do you think Xbox arrogance towards Game Pass that Xbox is just saying we're just making. Yeah, I mean, I won't say it's arrogance. It's their business strategy. I think the problem with Xbox is they're just not being honest. Like, their business strategy is, look, we're just trying to monopolize off of games. Like, here's what happened. In 2018, PlayStation at that time had its biggest year in 24 years financially. Both Spider-Man and God of War released, and they destroyed the game. They made $24 billion. In that same year, the only thing that Xbox had to show for it was Sea of Thieves was starting to pick up at the end of the year, and State of Decay won NPD in March. That's all they had to show for themselves. Like, and then after March, it fell off the face of the map, because 2018, opposite of God of War, was like kind of a slow year, right? That's all they had to show for themselves. The rest of the year was a monstrosity, and they still made $16 billion. What Xbox did, that even affected PlayStation, because in the following year, when PlayStation did severely less in 2019 in Death Stranding and Days Gone, and Days Gone I think got a bad rap, but when those two games were nowhere near close to God of War and their financials were down, the PlayStation brass said, you know what, how did these guys make $16 billion, but we came out with the best games ever and we were only $8 billion ahead of them? Like, nah, we don't like this. Maybe we need to skim the fat. And that's how Jim Ryan got in there. But when Microsoft saw that solidified. We ain't gotta create the best games in order to stay in this game. All we need to do is continue to sell wolf tickets through our consumer base, keep getting Fortnite skins and all the other stuff, and then we'll go buy some other shit. We'll go buy some other stuff out here to make up the difference. And that's what they're doing. They're not looking to say, okay, studios, we really need a banger. Like, you ain't heard nothing from the Initiative, right? What's going on with Perfect Dark? You saw nothing at the Game Awards outside of Starfield that really was like, oh yeah, you know, this is really going to wow people. Except for maybe Hellblade. Hellblade might get some nominations next year if it's complete. But
I think Perfect Dark is dead.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think it is too. He says, I think Xbox is like, hey guys, we're done. Yeah, they are now. Like, look what they're doing. They're doing all this unpopular stuff with this brass. They're raising the price of games on Steam, raising the price of the console, cutting back on the rewards and all that other stuff. All these people that have been capping for Xbox, thinking that they're going to have this green wave, I think they're in for a rude awakening. If you're a newer gamer, there's a whole bunch of newer gamers that like Game Pass. They're not really looking for Game of the Year and stuff like that. They're happy with what Game Pass is putting out. Those people are fine. It's the people that debate me and Cold Blood and maybe you, Rev, that are sitting there saying, no, Xbox is going to knock it out of the park. Like I saw Colt Eastwood and what's his name, Gaz, talking about, no, next year is our year. Like, how many years are you going to say this? Like, just give it up. You have no year. You might win something in 2028 with some obscure game. If it's a down year, you might. Xbox is not aiming for that anymore. Give it up. Just give it up. All right, with that said, I got to get the hell out of here, y'all. My wife is eyeballing me. Like, what the hell are you doing? You know it's time to get off. All right, y'all. So, thank you very much for coming through. Had a lot of fun. Cold Blood, I will rap to you tomorrow because I got to get you the notes for Friday. And I'll be streaming. I'll be back here tomorrow streaming at my regular time, like 1 p.m. But until then, folks, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.